Namaste, fire signs. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 7 days. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Big Cat Wave. The planetary energies are as you kick your way into the next 7 days. The Skullduggerous moon is in Aquarius, squaring Mercury in Taurus. A square creates an impasse. It creates a need for a new structure, a new way of doing things, darling dears. So therefore, communication may be challenging. And genuinely listening may be out of fashion for some, darling dear. However, with the moon in Aquarius, Big Cat, guess what? Oi! Enlightenment may seem like too extreme of a word, but it isn't. Make sure you keep your eyes and your cat ears open. Watch for what? Their behaviors, darling dears. Make sure the behaviors line up with the words. Do your investigations. Don't forget you also have Taurus still in retrograde until the 14th of May. It's in retrograde, Taurus in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde in Taurus, darling dears. And we also have what? Pluto, retrograde in Aquarius. Aquarius, good golly and gosh. The 11th house of hidden enemies. Friendship groups, stepchildren. Yes, baby. I'm telling you, it's all coming out now. So keep your ears and eyes open, fire signs, for the next 7 days. Let's dive in and get your runestone. Ooh, you have Uraz. This is represented by the Hierophant in Tarot, darling dear, on its face, doing a full roly-poly, darling dears. It speaks about the lack of trust in an institution or someone who you held in high regard. For others, you'll be leaving some kind of major relationship. You'll be ending it. It'll be over. You've finished. You've had enough, mate. You're pushing away from the table. Possibly a situation where there was a lot of rashness, a lot of fraternizing, violence. Yes, baby. And the lust of it all, darling dear. Someone who is extremely controlling. You're leaving them in the dust, darling dear, as you continue on. Ever forwards, never backwards. Good golly and gosh. You are jumping ship, darling dear, and you're not sorry. What's going on with my music? Oh, it wanted to change over. Okay, we'll go with the change. Hold on a sec. Let me make sure I hold it here so it doesn't change again. We're listening to Kaizen Blue, darling dear. Kizanblue. It's my brother from another mother. Never met him personally, but his music spoke to my soul. Go and check him out on YouTube. As I was saying before I interrupted myself with my workings, because I'm a one-woman cat, darling dear. I'm doing everything back here, so you've got to give me a bit of leeway. Someone who abused power in a situation. Yes, baby, you are about to rebel against them or an outdated system. It could be the way that somebody's been doing certain things, maybe in an organization. You're about to say, I'm bad enough, mate. And as I said, you're pushing yourself away from the table, represented by the letter U and V, the numbers 20, 21, 22, and 23. It also speaks about someone going through a bit of the bad health. Good golly and gosh, it's a lot, fire signs. Remember, your health is your wealth. Your health should come first, as must your hairline, your edges. They must come first in all situations and circumstances. Let's carry on with the domino. Ooh, again the Hierophant energy with the energy of the Fool, darling dear. Good golly and gosh, the Fool is represented by air as well as Uranus energy, the sudden change of Uranus, darling dears. As I said, somebody's awakened to a situation and they're wanting to be liberated. It's about you wanting to step into your individualism, but you're gonna have to be innovative about it, darling dears. The Mercury element is about you leading with a rational mind, as well as what it masters short journeys. Yes, baby, as well as it's the house of, or should I say the planet that rules siblings, neighbors, and extended family members. Somebody's really had enough. They've had enough, mate. Stick a fork in it and pull you out of the oven. You also have, as I said, the Hierophant energy in the upright, darling dears. This is Taurus energy. Yes, baby. The element of Taurus, this is about your values. Somebody's values aren't quite like yours. You're about to prioritize your everything at this moment in time over the next 7 days. The second house, Taurus, also rules your past. This is about you prioritizing yourself over a past situation, one that possibly had you stuck for a time, had you in a routine that you no longer want to be in. The second house also rules your finances, darling dears. Maybe you see something as a waste of money and you're trying to what? You're trying to recoup your losses, darling dears, at this moment in time. We've got 2 5s on the tableau. 2 5 speaks about letting go. The master number of the 5-5 is about change being constant. But this particular change that's going on in your life over the next 7 days, my fire signs, it's been divinely orchestrated. Yes, baby. The numerology of the 5 speaks about conflict and instability. This is why you're wanting to acquire your freedom. The 5 is ruled by Mercury as well as Neptune energy, the 12th house. I already said the hidden enemies. It came out before its time, but not before it was too soon, darling dear. Wanting to be free. This is a constructive freedom that you're going to be more versatile with, darling dear. It's also denoting some form of travel. We already saw Mercury, a short travel, a short distance, darling dear, over the next 7 days. So it's ruled, the 5 is ruled by Mercury. So Mercury rules, is going to be ruling, come on case, think, Virgo as well as Pisces energy. Your lucky numbers for the next 7 days, darling dears, will be the number 5 as well as the number 3, because Mercury is the 3rd planet. Also, Mercury is the ruler of Gemini as well as Virgo energy, and Wednesday is going to be very important. Mercury takes between 14 to 30 days to transit a planet. So whatever you've been working on, darling dear, it's the culmination. You're going to see the results of your efforts between the next 14 and 30 days. So write that on your almanac, big cat. The domino meaning of a blank 5 speaks about an unhappy situation, a marriage, a job, something that is it's been creeping up on you, darling dear, like a cheap lace thong. It's time to pull it out of crevices it's got no business being in, right? And go for a more luxurious brand, or please yourself in that particular situation. It's time for you to put yourself first. Remember I told you that. Ending of a major situation. You don't like this outdated method of someone that's abusing their power, or you feel abused in a situation. Let's get a deck and see what else is going on for you for the next 7 days. We're going to use the gold and the black. We've got the King of Wands. The King of Wands speaks about you being highly intuitive, darling dear. Well, you're a fire sign, and the King of Wands rules the fire signs. Love it. I don't hate it. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is about you honoring your vision. It's about you wanting to be more of an entrepreneur. Some of you are going to be breaking out, following your heart's desire, because when the job is something that you truly love, it's not a job, darling dear, and you'll put your back into it. For others, this is again a reminder that you are extremely loyal, and you realize that you was loyal to the wrong thing. This King of Wands is looking back into the past. You was too loyal to a situation that did not serve you. It was a passionate situation for you for a time, until you realized that your quick action is what you're going to have to use in order to what? Be the risk taker. Leave a circumstance that is now supposed to be in the past in your rearview mirrors, darling dears. The King of Wands speaks about your highly intuitive nature and natural born leader, darling dears. Somebody had you in the what? The thumber position, darling dear. Well, you're not having it anymore. These cards are so slippery. I don't know why I picked them up, but it's the first one that fell into my hand. I'm still going to use them, darling dears. Let's give it a good 50. What's on the base of the deck? Chariot energy, Cancer energy. whatever decision you make, darling dear, as long as you put yourself first, it's going to be successful. And the Chariot also speaks about travel. You are going to be tapping into your inner warrior, darling dears, to move forward. Use determination and drive, darling dear. But it also speaks about whomsoever you're leaving behind, right, in the rearview mirrors. They want war. What is it good for? They want all the smoke with you, but you are a fire sign, so they can come for the smoke, but you got the fire. Messages for my fire signs for the next 7 days. Yeah, this could be a dick dealing mattress back. This is in and out, fickle energy, darling dears. A thankless friend, darling dear. Frenemy, whomsoever this person or people are, or even the organization. You've lost all interest in the situation, and it's about to be what? Nipped in the bud. Knight of Wands on its face. Good golly and gosh, darling dears. Leading, big cat. It speaks about you wanted to detach from reckless energy that's kept you feeling harried, put upon, stressed out, darling dear. Brought to your stress threshold. Let's see what this means. Yes. If it's a relationship, you're about to break a generational curse. This person is still going to want to sneak back into your situation. But as the High Priestess or Priest in the situation, you've got their file. All of their secrets are an open book. This is someone who is disloyal. It also speaks about misappropriated funds in the situation. It's also the dismantling of a home, some kind of a stable situation where there was no true loyalty. You're leaving something behind. Quick, smart, and in a hurry. And it's going to give you what? Full-on happiness, sun energy. It's going to be revitalize you. Someone also may be leaving a situation pregnant, or leaving a situation because their partner has got somebody pregnant. Oh God, disloyal to the core with Skulldugger's Panani Fatome. Sun card, big cat Leo energy. It's the 5th house. The 5th house of what? Taking risks as well as drama. Drama around the what? Romantical, the sex, yes baby, the dating. Somebody was having a luxurious time. The 5th house is also the house of children. But it's also a reminder to what? Take your hobbies to heart, darling dear. Focus on your hobbies to get through this particular DNS. What's that? The dark night of the soul. Had to look over my shoulder, darling dears. I've told you many times, my dear big cat, I'm the red light, green light champion of 79. Because what you're seeking is seeking you. You want true balance, darling dear, to attract true soul tribe towards you, and you will, right? But you have to make this hard decision, 2 of Swords. Choose between them and you. If it's a decision between them and you, or someone has to choose between you and someone else, let them go with option B, darling dear. You are not a beta, you are an alpha. Never you forget that. Fist bump. 2 2s on the tablet speaks about a parting of ways. It's definitely on the cards. Clarify this fickle energy on its face. Yeah. Proper shady blood. But it's about to be illuminated, revealed to you. This speaks about betrayal, darling dear, from a false friend, someone who was a secret enemy, or you were sleeping with the enemy. This is someone who cheated, who is a cheating cheatara, or should I might as well go as far as to call him a hanimal with a H, a lying cheating ass. And again, it speaks about pregnancy, moon energy. The moon also represents the mother energy. But you're about to be enlightened to a situation, darling dear, one that you trusted in. Look, Chariot has come out in the reverse. You are no longer going forward in that situation. And it's also what? Someone's going to be caught up in the betrayal they try to perpetrate against you. A dick dealer who's what? Days are done with you, darling dear. A pedestrian sperm engineer, a full-on homosexual that will fall in love at the drop of a hat just to get a gaff. And that's the truth, darling dear. You've got a message coming through to you quickly, darling dear. Queen of Wands, a Jezebel spirit. Whomsoever they was dealing with, they can't wait to tell you all of the details. Listen, you don't hear nothing from a beta, a number 2. No, mate. They're going to make it seem like it's lollipops and rainbows, when that's not the truth, darling dear. If they was involved with someone of you, darling dear, that person knew all about you. This is time for you to what? Pack up your old kit bag and shine on, darling dear. The Sun card itself tells you to what? Put the past behind you like a ponytail. That's the brick wall behind you. It speaks about a revitalization and a raising of your vibrations once you cut out this low vibing energy. Because you have to remember, it's a what? A full-on Jezebel spirit. Revelations 2:20, darling dears. Leave them where they are, in the gutter. You may even be pregnant leaving a situation or have progeny in the situation. But it also is telling you to what? Focus on your progeny going forward if you have them, darling dear. Again, the Sun card, big cat, Leo energy, the 5th house. Everything is about the 5, darling dear. You've got 555 on the tableau. 555 speaks about a quantum leap ahead, darling dear. Embrace it, and embrace as well as brace yourself for a massive change, one which you are setting off. One's energy, tapping into your creativities, but the ones also speaks about you moving fast. A new beginning is coming towards you. Good golly and gosh. This is about options, darling dears, because you're having this change of heart. It's going to bring greatness once you close the chapter. Close the door. You don't even need to have a conversation for closure, darling dears. It's over. You're about to leave Basura to the raccoons, darling dears. Why the raccoons? The raccoons love the trust, darling dear. Nobody argues with the maid. Not when you're the big boss. Base of the deck. Block game for the gods, darling dears. Stand your ground in ending a certain circumstance or situation. It could also be a friend. I just heard frenemy, darling dear, who's having a love child with your significant other. Base of the deck. Yeah, bombs over Baghdad. Yeah, breaking a generational curse, also breaking up a stable foundation, a home. You're going to lose money in that situation, and they're going to try and apologize. But this is impetuous energy, darling dears. You may have as much as 2 progeny involved in it. I see 2 pages out here, but you're turning your back on a toxic trick, darling dear. No longer having the short stick and being in the dark to their true nature. What did I say? The Jezebel spirit wants to be the light bearer and tell you all what's going on. Yes! They want to come through to tell you what's happened. Oh, guess what? No transformation and no change in the situation. The death card is Scorpio energy. I desire. They desire to have a situation that is going nowhere for them. If they're pregnant, that's their baby. The full-on responsibility. What's this? Time for you to heal yourself from the situation. This goes to 6 of Swords. Your mind is going to start getting calmer over the next. We already saw the transition period over the next 14 to 13 days, darling dears. You're going into calmer waters, and it's again a movement card. You're moving away. We've got the King of Wands, someone looking back into the past, darling dear. Dick dealer, who was the original bad news bear, darling dear. And it's also speaking about the bad luck. Turn your back on it. More Wands energy. You're in your element, darling dear. It's time for you to reap what you sowed. It's about sowing the right seeds and waiting for them to grow, darling dear. Remember, a seed grows in silence. It's only a tree falling in the forest that makes a noise, darling dear. Continue to move in silence, darling dears, because you will reap what you sowed, as will they. 7 of Pentacles in the upright, I might add. It's about you reviewing how much loyalty you put into a situation that you thought was stable, right? But you have to understand it's time for you to put that hard work back into yourself. Wait for the right partner to come, but they will only, partners will always come and go, darling dear. But it's about the healing that you have to do for yourself. Continue to heal in silence, darling dear, so that you're vibrating on the right level, Queen of Pentacles, because whomsoever that is, they're going to have to pay you. You know your worth. You've added tax. And you will get a King of Cups, opposites attracting, darling dear. This is somebody older, over the age of 35, or an old soul. This is somebody who has established an own home, car, career, darling dears. It also speaks about somebody's also you're going to have to invest in some form of counseling to get over this particular betrayal, darling dear. Yes, you are. Some more intel before we get off to get great. Yeah, you are in manifestation mode. You are a badass alchemist, darling dears. Remember, I told you that. No chance with anyone from the past. You're not going to be feeling nostalgic about them, darling dear. This person would only block your opportunities, and you will create new opportunities for yourself, right? But it's all about you healing, pouring away subconsciously what no longer serves you. It also speaks about somebody coming to back you in your healing, darling dear. Yeah, Tower moment. The rinse and repeat. The Tower moment on its face is about you taking the risk to let go of a risky situation. Leave those that refuse to change, darling dears, where they need to be in the past. It's you've dodged a bullet by leaving this situation. Leave it, darling dear, with grace And remember, you still have the Two of Cups. Somebody's also going to be in grief and sorry about the situation. Oh my God. Cards dropping out. Oh, guess what? Let that bud juju stay with them, darling dear. Let them cry into their fist, mate. The way they intended you to cry into your fist with this secret relationship. And if it's a job, darling dear, it's no love lost in a situation. You're going to co-create again. We already saw the Queen of Pentacles. Could be entrepreneurship. The Pentacles also represents something tangible. Starting your own business, a new job, a promotion in a job, but moving from a situation where there was a glass ceiling and a lot of back front neck tabbing bureaucracy. That's below your spiritual pay grade. Let's get another deck. Final messages for you for the next 7 days. I'm going to use the Romance Angel Oracle deck. Give it a good shufti. Final messages for my fire signs for the next 7 days. Oh wow. Stay optimistic because the light is on your side, darling dear. Somebody wants to flirt with you, right? It's an ex, somebody that you're about to release or you've released already, right? Listen, they're not worth waiting for. I told you, they're the devil's most diligent worker, darling dear, and they're going to want reconciliation. But did they think about you when they was taking the knee at someone else's, what can I say, genitalias, darling dears? Nah, mate. What they're coming to offer to you is fool's gold. Fresh shit shining in the sunlight. You've got true love's first kiss coming in very soon, darling dear. But you have to heal from the situation. And remember, ever forwards, never backwards. Don't let anyone spin the block on you, my dear big cat. On that note, I drops me mic. To left to my Teesprings, to left to my Patreon, or simply come back here, or take the hop, skip and jump to my TikToks where I also upload videos. If you'd like to get a personal read, please hit me up in the Gmail. All the information is in the description box below. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Big cat wave until we meet again on these tarot streets. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cat.